Can we? Can we not? Can we just not do this?
I want some nasty. Are we having fun yet?
Call me what you will, okay? You can call me a fake fan. You can call me a bandwagon. Call me whatever you want. I do not care. I'm going to be honest. I am not happy with the idea of the San Antonio Spurs potentially being in the play-in tournament. I do not think that is necessary. I don't think it helps us much at all. I think if anything, it hurts us. But I'm going to talk about that in a little bit. I'll talk about the positive about this whole situation. First and foremost, the San Antonio Spurs play exceptionally hard every single game. I wouldn't expect anything less from a Popovich-driven team, but at the same time, they are a young team, and oftentimes they look like a veteran team. Now, maybe not necessarily on the court in the fourth quarter, but overall, as far as their demeanor, how they approach the game, especially after games, post-game interviews, they seem like a veteran team, and that's just... Look, kudos to our front office because we always get the right types of guys, and Popovich can work with the right types of guys. So overall, I do like the fact that even with these dark times, in the core of it all, we're still the San Antonio Spurs, and that's cool to see. Okay, that doesn't happen for a lot of teams. A lot of other teams, they be at the top, and then once they're at the bottom, they just kind of stay at the bottom for a very long time, and it's a lot of finger pointing. It's a lot of quite a few rebuilds. Okay, most of the time teams don't just go through one rebuild, they rebuild several times and it just doesn't work. But the San Antonio Spurs, it looked like we're kind of going in a positive direction. Now, with that being said, I don't want to be in the play-in, and I want to say that I have to blame one man for this. Okay, not necessarily. Okay, it's not all on him. Right, this video is kind of low-key to give him a little praise, but Jock Landale, can you not be such a good player? I mean, I really like this guy. And I know that he hasn't gotten a lot of opportunities, but when he does get his opportunities, man, there's been some games where I'm like, oh man, he really helped with the dub. I mean, he either helped with the dub or he was very close to us getting a dub. And that's definitely what happened in the Pelicans game. And I wanted to kind of key in on this. Now, sure, yeah, this was a few days ago or a couple days ago, but overall, I did want to at least give a little highlights, a little bit of shine on our boy Jock Landale, because he is really trying to get us in that tournament, and I am not happy about us getting in the tournament. But overall, look, fourth quarter, this is what he had to do. So I put in Jock just so we can kind of key in on all the times that he made key plays in this game. So there was 9 minutes and 42 seconds left. As you can see, 90 to 89. Jock Landale makes dunk. Then he gets an offensive rebound 30 seconds later. Not too long after that, about a minute and a half, about a minute and a half, he got a three-point jumper. And then he got another defensive rebound. And then he got a layup. And then he got another defensive rebound with 6 minutes and 45 seconds left. And then he makes a 26-foot step-back jump shot with 5:52 left. He missed a layup. And then at 4:34, he had an offensive rebound. And then he had a defensive rebound with 3:54 left. And so on and so on. He had an offensive rebound, then he missed a shot, and then he got a defensive rebound. But overall, he finished this game tremendously. And I do want to talk about him just for a second, because I know that we've been talking about quite a bit that the San Antonio Spurs need another big man. And I truly believe that as well. But with Jock Landale in the situation that he's in with the Spurs, I don't know if we've fully gotten the big picture of what we have when it comes to the big man. And what I mean by that is, right now, as it stands, if you're talking about Zach Collins or Jock Landale, overall, the only big man that we really have a really good idea of what we have is Jakob Poeltl. And I wouldn't be surprised if the Spurs tried to move Jakob, because he's one of those spots where he's good enough to be traded, but he's not like good enough for him to be the key big man going forward, if that makes any sense. Like, I love me some Jakob Poeltl, okay? He's a very good defensive center, but I would be lying if I said that he wasn't replaceable. I could very well see the Spurs trying to make a move with that, and having somebody like a Jock Landale back up a better power forward, better center. I mean, that would be really special. And Jock Landale, I have to say this, and I know it's because he's been a pro, and he's not a typical like rookie coming in the NBA. I'm shocked by him. I was expecting him to be pretty good. I wasn't expecting him not to play as much, but when he's gotten his opportunities, he shined a little bit. Even going far as back as December, these games in which he got to play quite a bit, 11 minutes, 1 for 2 from field, 14 minutes, 3 for 5 from the field, 2 for 2 from 3, 15 minutes, 5 for 7, 1 for 1 from 3, 17 minutes, 7 for 9, 1 for 1 from 3. So he's been able to shine when he's gotten his opportunities. And in the situation that he's in, where he's had some injuries early on, and especially with the concussion protocol that he had to go through, and that took a while for him to come back after that. I have to say, throughout this season, he has had a very good bounce back. It shows what type of professional he is, and it shows that he has a very good idea of his game. It's very set in stone what he is. He can be better, obviously, in other situations, especially defense, but overall, he knows what he is, and he's very confident in that role on what he does, and he does it fairly efficiently. And one game that I want to key in the most, and this is where I was like, okay, this is the best of the best that we're going to be able to get from him right now. And it's stupid impressive that he was able to do this. And we talked about it before. But the fact that he went into the Lakers game only getting 13 minutes, and then went against Toronto only getting 7 minutes, then went against Utah only getting 6 minutes, and then when he got 35 minutes against the Pacers, he was able to put up 12 for 15 from the field. 1 for 14 from 3, sure enough, that's not great. But 12 for 15 from the field, you cannot ask better than that. With 7 rebounds, 2 assists, 2 steals, he really showed his butt, if you will. So overall, look, Jock Landale, I'm really happy that he's doing his thing. I'm really happy that the San Antonio Spurs overall are doing their thing. But I'll be lying if I said that I'm ecstatic about us getting in a play-in tournament that I just don't believe is going to help us that much going forward. I know some people might say experience. I don't think it matters that much. I'll just be honest, I don't think it matters that much. We've been in the play-in tournament before, and it didn't help growth that much, in my opinion. And the only guys right now, I don't think anybody's really going to be hindered by us not making the playoffs right now. I don't think it's going to be some type of knock on the players and all of a sudden they're not confident anymore. They're stupid young, okay? And I know some people have said DeJounte Murray needs the experience, and it's like, bro, do you guys remember DeJounte Murray was in a Western Conference Finals? He will be okay. So overall, look, I think that we need to be in the best position possible to build on the team. And if that means that we lose a few games, we lose a few games. But man, I am not happy about getting in the play-in. I'm proud of them. I really am. I just don't think it helps that much. So you guys let me know what you think. Jock Landale, thank you for continuously ruining everything. I'm just kidding. He's not having a crazy, great season. But when he gets his opportunities, man, he shines. But I'll give it to you guys later, man. Until next time. Just don't.